Chapter 3, Spectrum Representation. In this chapter, we will study spectrum, which is very important concept and it will be frequently used through this course. Before starting spectrum, let's look at the 5 figures below. Can you express what the difference among the below figures are? And can you explain how to describe the differences? There's 5 figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we already studied is time domain representation, like xt is 10, is constant value. Second figure is 14 cosine 200 pi t minus pi over 3. So amplitude is 14. We already studied the previous chapter. This means radian frequency. So f will be 100. So t is 1 over f, 1 over 100. From top to top will be 0.01. This is phase, so we can express phase shift using time shift. Here is time domain, time axis. So here will be 1 over 600. That's so simple. What about figure 3? Figure 3 is 10 plus 8 cosine 500 pi t plus pi over 2. Figure 4 looks like a complex, but when we express it as a time function, that is 14 200 pi t minus pi over 3 plus 8 cosine 500 pi t plus pi over 2. So it looks like complicated, but is summation of two sinusoidal signals. What about the 5? 5 is 10 plus 2 other sinusoidal signals. Even 3 or 2 sinusoidal signal seems like complicated. What about more and more? It's more complicated. And it is difficult to call all the functions like that. Okay, let's look at this. So there is new concept came out called spectrum. Spectrum is a compact representation of frequency contents of a signal that is composed of sinusoids. It means that instead of express time domain signal, we're gonna express that of part and how much the entities are included. Let me show you some example and we're gonna study detail next part. Here the first figure, actually it will be 10 cosine 0t like this. So omega is 0, phase is also 0. So when you express it as a Euler formula, 10 1/2 exponential t0t plus exponential minus 0t. Actually that is the same, so it's just 10 exponential 0t. Or you can go to like this. So the frequency factor is 0 and the weight is 10. So we can express in frequency domain. We can say that the signal has component of 0 frequency is 10. What about the second one? This is 14 times a half using Euler expression, exponential j 200 pi minus pi over 3 plus exponential minus j 200 pi t minus pi over 2. So it will be 7 exponential minus j pi over 2 exponential j 200 pi t plus 7 exponential j pi over 2 j minus j 200 pi t. So 200 component has 7 exponential minus j 2 over pi minus 200 pi t has this amount of component. So actually this 2 pi times 100. So we can express this with figure like that. And the frequency 100, the amount of 100 component is 7 times exponential minus j pi over 3. Oops. That is my typo. 3. In the case of minus 100 as this amount, component. Similarly, we can express 3 equals 10 and 2 exponential portion, so it will be that is f is 0 here and 250. Like this, and minus 250 will be 4 exponential minus j pi over 2. Similarly, figure 4 has 2 exponential component here and 2 exponential component here, for as in figure 2 and 3. This in the figure 5 we have like this. So one way to express signal is time domain. According to time, how signal is varying in time, something like this. Another expression is what kind of component included in this signal, especially frequency, which is called spectrum. Okay, we will study the details of spectrum in the next part.